I am deeply honored to receive a Doctor of Laws honoris causa from Simon Fraser University. To the 2021 graduating class, I salute you, your perseverance and accomplishments. Your generation, some call you the pandemials, confront unique and formidable challenges. I am confident that, as my mother used to say to me, you'll figure it out. I was born as a colonial subject in the Bahamas, and nothing in my life story could have prepared me to think about the possibility of this moment. What I can say in the spirit of Ubuntu is that you see me because I stand on the shoulders of giants, those seen and unseen. My family, mentors, friends, allies in the struggles for social justice. What has energized me is a deep love of learning and the promise that knowledge can be mobilized to better society and to cultivate human flourishing. These are, needless to say, tumultuous times. We are living through both a global pandemic that has deepened social inequities and a racial reckoning that demands recommitments to human rights and human dignity as non-negotiable markers of a just community. In my equity work, I have been inspired by many courageous people whose struggle for justice in their time continue to inspire me. I want to share 5 lessons from them about charting more equitable futures. The first lesson is that equality in post-secondary education, in employment and society will happen if and when we make it happen. As Justice Rosalie Silva Abella stressed in her Royal Commission on Equality in Employment, it is not that individuals in the designated groups are inherently unable to achieve equality on their own. It is that the obstacles in their way are so formidable and so self-perpetuating that they cannot be overcome without intervention. Equality will not happen unless we make it happen. A second lesson is that justice is indivisible. For the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied to a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I believe that together we have it in our power to ensure that justice is not deferred into a distant future, but is realized in the here and now. A third lesson I take from the poet Audre Lorde, who reminded us that the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. Those of us who stand outside the circle of this society's definition of acceptable, those of us who have been forged in the crucibles of difference, those of us who are poor, who are lesbians, who are Black, who are older, know that survival is not an academic skill. It is learning how to take our differences and make them strengths. Fourth, the pursuit of justice requires courage, which, like a muscle, is built up over time and with constant use. Maya Angelou said it best. I am convinced that courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any other virtue consistently. Finally, as Nelson Mandela rightly reminded us in The Long Road to Freedom, to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Thank you, SFU, for this great honor.